It is the voice of the Cardinals. It is homecoming. It is Park River in Carrington tonight. I'm joined by assistant coach Todd Bickett. All right, so aside from that, nothing going on tonight.
Oh my gosh, been a busy week. The kids have had plenty of things to think about, but you would be amazed at their focus. They are ready for this one.
Last week hurt, but a 1-point loss does not change anything for you guys. You can still attain every goal that you've been after since day one.
That's correct, yep. We've talked about a region championship since we showed up in August. That's our goal. Last week's loss hurts, it stings, it's painful. It's actually a motivator now to get done what we want to get done.
So you've got Park River in here. One thing we haven't talked a lot about this week is these are two desperate football teams for completely different reasons. For you guys, there's now not a lot of room for error to win a region championship. For Park River, they lose tonight. Playoffs probably not going to happen. So what do you look for when you have two desperate teams playing each other?
Well, what I look for from us is after the week that we've had is a focused group. Even with all the homecoming activities that have been going on, our kids have showed up every day and they've just gotten to work. They are as disappointed as last week as anybody. They're not taking anything for granted tonight. This is a 1-3 Park River team that comes in here, and they played some pretty good football. So we know we've got an opponent coming in here that can play. I think we're going to be ready for them, though.
All right, two-part question. I have to ask it as a two-part question. How did Tram get out of Carrington with all of his relatives that live here? And then how do you go about slowing a guy like that down?
Well, I don't know how Aaron got out here. I grew up with him, so I know how athletic he is. I've watched his kid on film. Well, he's got two kids that play. One's an offensive and defensive lineman. The other one is going to be in the defensive backfield and probably have the ball in his hands about 80% of their offensive plays tonight. The kid's amazing. He's super fast. He's reminds me a lot of Logan Winiger. I mean, I hope he's nothing like Logan because Logan was amazing. But the kid is fast. He's shifty. We're going to have to figure out a way to slow him down.
Assistant coach Todd Bickett joining us. All right, you've grown up here. You've lived here pretty much your whole life. I've never seen something like today in my time here. What is homecoming like in Carrington?
Well, so I took part in most of the activities this week. Having a kid that's a senior was part of the homecoming royalty, and he's on the student council, so he's really active in that stuff too. So I've kind of been hanging around watching what's going on. It reminded me a lot of when I was growing up here. From 85, my sophomore year in Carrington, to 87, my senior year, I remember every one of those homecomings. And I tell you what, these kids are going to remember this one too. But these guys are going to take away something really special tonight. I have a feeling.
With the way that the rest of the schedule sets up, this is really the biggest swing game left, isn't it? You take care of this one. No disrespect, but Turtle Mountain is what Turtle Mountain is. And then you've got the game that everyone's had circled since probably June, but tonight's a very important one.
We're not looking forward beyond anybody. Park River's here tonight. That's our most important game of the year. We've said it all week long. The kids believe it. They know that we have to show up and play our game tonight.
Have some fun out there.
Will do. Thanks, BJ. Appreciate it.
That's assistant coach Todd Bickett.